Hey folks, thank you very much for clicking on this video. I'm Alex, I'm the Devil's Advocate. I talk about music, movies, TV, video games, whatever I feel like talking about on this channel. Like and subscribe if you like any of that stuff. And it seems like a lot of you have done that because now I have 1,000 followers, subscribers, whatever you want to call it. Thank you so much. This is a video saying thank you very, very much. I also, the last time I made one of these videos was 50 subscribers, about a year and a half ago. So what a year and a half difference can make. Did I say that right? Anyways, I am taking a viewer request, as is now tradition on one of these thank you videos, and I will be reacting to Immortal Technique, Dance with the Devil. Shout out Andre, I'll put the screenshot right there. Yes, confirmed that I am doing this reaction, and it just means so much to me that there are folks who suggest albums as I request in the videos. I say, hey, shoot me some albums that you'd like me to react to, or movie trailers, or movies, games that you wanted me to talk about, and I will get to them if I can and when I can. Believe me, there is a long list of albums and musicians to react to, and this is but one of them. So we're just gonna do one song, Immortal Technique's Dance with the Devil. I first heard about this song not too long ago, probably 2024, around the time that Eminem Death of Slim Shady came out, where on the song Antichrist, Bizarre comes in at the end with Dance with the Devil, Dance with the Devil. So I thought he was referencing the famous line from '89 Batman, you ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? I don't know if that's what Immortal Technique is referencing, but this is the song. We might do an album of his. I've been meaning to do an album of his. So this is just the sampler to celebrate the 1,000 followers. And I have been talking for about 2 minutes, so let's get right into it. Here we go. This sounds familiar. Dance with the Devil sample of Henry Mancini's theme from Love Story. Composer, okay, all right. So we got some like classical music here.
I once knew a nigga whose real name was William. His primary concern was making $1 million, being the illest hustler that the world ever seen. He used to fuck movie stars and sniff coke in his dreams. A corrupted young mind at the age of 13. Nigga never had a father and his mom was a fiend. She put the pipe down, but for every year she was sober, her son's heart simultaneously grew colder. He started hanging out, selling bags in the projects, checking the young chicks, looking for hit and run prospects. He was fascinated by material objects, but he understood money never bought respect. He built a reputation cause he could hustle and steal, but got locked once and didn't hesitate to squeal. So criminals he chilled with didn't think he was real. You see, me and niggas like this have never been equal. I don't project my insecurities on other people. He fiended for props like addicts with pipes and needles, and so he felt he had to prove to everyone he was evil. A feeble-minded young man with infinite potential, the product of a ghetto-bred capitalistic mental. Coincidentally dropped out of school to sell weed, dancing with the devil, smoked until his eyes would bleed, but he was sick of selling trees and gave in to his greed.
So this already, the flow style, I don't think I've ever heard Immortal Technique, ever. But this flow style and his cadence, his voice inflection actually, sounds a little bit like Be Real to me. Not as like high-pitched and cartoony as Be Real goes, but just the way he enunciates certain words. Shout out Be Real, Cypress Hill. We should absolutely do some Cypress Hill on this channel. And then the storytelling, immaculate. Kind of reminds me of Love's Gonna Get Ya by KRS-One. the story of like, hey, maybe I'll just do a little bit of crime to make some money, and now I get addicted to it, and I'm in a gang, and we're running the streets, and now my brother gets gunned down, and I got to get revenge, and it's a vicious cycle, all stemming from the need to try to provide for your family, and a good need of trying to help your community, but then it turns into something greedy and selfish. I mean, this is a very provocative cover as well, with the hammer and sickle, but instead of a hammer, it's a mic, and then the MDCs around here on the ground. If you know the MDs, look up the punk band MDC and see what I mean by that. But anyway, let's keep going.
Everyone trying to be trife, never face the consequences. You probably only did a month for minor offenses. Ask a nigga doing life if he had another chance. But then again, there's always the wicked that knew in advance. Dance forever with the devil on a cold cell block. But that's what happens when you rape, murder, and sell rock. Devils used to be gods, angels that fell from the top. There's no diversity because we're burning in the melting pot.
We're burning in the melting pot. I like that.
So Billy started robbing niggas, anything he could do to get his respect back in the eyes of his crew. Starting fights over little shit up on the block. Stepped up to selling mothers and brothers to crack rock. Working overtime, making money for the crack spot. Hit the jackpot and wanted to move up to cocaine. Fulfilling the Scarface fantasy stuck in his brain. Tired of the block niggas treating him the same. He wanted to be major like the cutthroats and the thugs. But when he tried to step to him, niggas showed him no love. They told him any motherfucking coward can sell drugs. Any bitch nigga with a gun can bust slugs. Any nigga with a red shirt can front like a blood. Even Puffy smoked the motherfucker up in the club, but only a real
Even Puffy smoked a motherfucker up in the club. So shouting out, or at least dissing Puffy early on, much respect. I can't wait to get into this dude's albums, man. This is already like really gripping.
Like a blood, even Puffy smoked the motherfucker up in the
Beat switch too, a little more sinister and even more dour and scary.
But only a real thug can stab someone till they die. Standing in front of them, staring straight into their eyes. Billy realized that these men were well guarded, and they wanted to test him before business started. Suggested raping a bitch to prove he was cold-hearted. So now he had a choice between going back to his life or making money with made men. Up in the sight, his dreams about cars and ice made him agree a hardcore nigga is all he ever wanted to be. And so he met them Friday night at 2:45.
This is a haunting story.
Everyone trying to be trife, never face the consequences. You probably only did a month for minor offenses. Ask a nigga doing life if he had another chance. But then again, there's always the wicked that knew in advance. Dance forever with the devil on a cold cell block. But that's what happens when you rape, murder, and sell rock. Devils used to be gods, angels that fell from the top. There's no diversity because we're burning in the melting pot.
This is also like very Mob Deep in just subject matter, but like, wow, this story being told is heavy stuff. Heavy stuff.
They drove around the project slow while it was raining, smoking blunts, drinking and joking for entertainment, until they saw a woman on the street walking alone, 3 in the morning, coming back from work on the way home. And so they quietly got out the car and followed her, walking through the projects. The darkness swallowed her. They wrapped her shirt around their head and knocked her onto the floor. This is it, kid, now you got your chance to be raw. So Billy yoked her up and grabbed the chick by the hair and dragged her into a lobby that had nobody there. She struggled hard, but they forced her to go up the stairs. They got to the roof and then held her down on the ground, screaming, "Shut the fuck up and stop moving around." The shirt covered her face, but she screamed and clawed. So Billy stomped on the bitch till he broke in her jaw. Them dirty bastards knew exactly what they were doing. They kicked her until they cracked her ribs and she stopped moving. Blood leaking through the cloth, she cried silently. And then they all proceeded to rape her violently. Billy was made to go first, but each of them took a turn, ripping her up and choking her until her throat burned. Her broken jaw mumbled for God, but they weren't concerned. When they were done and she was lying bloody, broken and bruised, one of them niggas pulled out a brand new 22. They told him that she was a witness for what she'd gone through, and if he killed her, he was guaranteed a spot in the crew. He thought about it for a minute, she was practically dead, and so he leaned over and put the gun right to her head. I'm falling and I can't turn back.
Word. This is super heavy, but I appreciate it because when did this come out? Revolution Volume 1. It's the first album from Immortal Technique. September 2001. Wow. Heavy September. That 2001 September. Yeah, this is great because it's one of the few, like that KRS song. It goes against the grain of what was seen as like, oh no, this is a lifestyle to emulate. We're going to make it sound cool. We're going to make it sound awesome. Right? Like Jay-Z, like we talked about in all those Jay-Z reactions. Yeah, this came out September 18th, 2001. So 7 days after The Blueprint came out. Interesting. But yeah, it goes against those narratives that were coming out of like, no, this is actually like really cool to want to be a gangster and like look up to Scarface and John Gotti and the Godfather and like all the shit the fucking Puffy and Jay-Z would talk about emulating and oh, it's so cool actually to sell crack to your own community. No. This is what they make you do. So Jay, any response? Have you had to do something similar? Did you have to get into a gang and ingratiate yourself? I mean, we know Puffy did. Puffy did make people do similar shit to this. Alright, let's keep going. Cannot wait to listen to the full album. This is amazing. This is the first album he put out.
I'm falling and I can't turn back. Right before he pulled the trigger and ended a life, he thought about the cocaine with the platinum and ice, and he felt strong standing along with his new brothers, cocked the gat to a head and pulled back the shirt cover. But what he saw made him start to cringe and stutter, cause he was staring into the eyes of his own mother. She looked back at him and cried cause he had forsaken her. She cried more painfully, and when they were raping her, his whole world stopped. He couldn't even contemplate. His corruption had successfully changed his fate, and he remembered how his mom used to come home late, working hard for nothing, cause now what was he worth? He turned away from the woman that had once given him birth, and crying out to the sky cause he was lonely and scared, but only the devil responded cause God wasn't there. And right then he knew what it was to be empty and cold, and so he jumped off the roof and died with no soul. They say death takes you to a better place, but I doubt it. After that they killed his mother and never spoke about it. And listen, cause the story that I'm telling is true, cause I was there with Billy Jacobs and I raped his mom too. And now the devil follows me everywhere that I go. In fact, I'm sure he's standing among one of you at my shows, in every street cipher listening to little thugs flow. He could be standing right next to you and you wouldn't know. The devil grows inside the hearts of the selfish and wicked. White, brown, yellow, and black color is not restricted. You have a self-destructive destiny when you're inflicted, and you'll be one of God's children that fell from the top. There's no diversity because we're burning in the melting pot. So when the devil wants to dance with you, you better say never, because a dance with the devil might last you forever.
Oof. Dance with the devil might last you forever. That was fucking heavy, man. This is up there. This is up there with Stan. Up there with Reincarnated. This is one of them songs, man. What's the one? I Gave You Power. Nas. The whole Snub album from Grip. That was amazing. Again, shout out Andre for requesting this for the 1,000 video. Thank you all again for 1,000 subscribers. If you haven't subscribed and this is your first video, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. We talk about movies, music, TV, video games on this channel, and politics over on This Space, as my lovely off-screen wife reminded me. Check out the link in the description for This Space TV, where we talk all things politics and movies and TV and games. We do it all over there, live Mondays through Thursdays. Little programming note: as of recording this video, I will be away for 2 weeks, so I'll be coming back August 23rd, probably making some videos after that, definitely, because Lanterns is coming out. There's a couple albums coming out that I want to react to, so keep an eye on shorts. I might be making some shorts, and I still might be streaming over on this space. So again, check out this space, link in the description. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for 1,000 subscribers. Can't tell y'all how much it means to me after making that very first, not exactly first, but the first real review that I put on this channel, the Joker 2 Folie à Deux. And now we have over 400 videos. I can't believe I'm still going. I'm so happy and proud of myself. Let me take a little pride. And again, thank you to my beautiful, lovely off-screen wife for the inspiration to keep going and keep making stuff and just getting my creativity juices flowing. And to Mr. Pooney for being a great clickbait in the thumbnail. I know that's why you clicked this, because there was a cute doggy in it. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day, folks.